What's going on YouTube? This your boy Brian back with another video in my car creations. And as you can see by the title, yes, this 49er fan about to make a prediction on the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. And first of all, I'm not going to be biased about Philadelphia beating San Francisco. I'm not. It is what it is. As a football fan, I'm just going to break it down a little bit and make my prediction. So stay to the end for my prediction. But before I continue, if you can, please like and subscribe and comment down below what you think the score going to be and who you think is going to win. I do think both teams are good. I think both teams deserve to be here. They clearly, maybe not clearly, but for the most part, they were the two best teams out. Kansas City out of the AFC and Philadelphia out of the NFC. So, you know, they pretty much the two best teams in the NFL facing off today at 6 o'clock. Yeah, it should be exciting. You know, it can go either way. But let's break it down for a second and I give my prediction. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with Kansas City. Andy Reid, you know, of course he coached for Philadelphia for many years. He has won a Super Bowl with Kansas City, and he has lost some big games too. So I think Andy Reid, first and foremost, he's gonna empty the chamber, man. He's gonna empty the clip. He's gonna throw everything at Philadelphia. He's gonna empty his playbook. He's gonna really just, you know, put everything out there, put everything on the line. He's gonna try everything. One thing don't work, he's gonna try something else. He's not gonna do the same exact thing. Today, my prediction, you're gonna see some funky looking stuff from Kansas City. There's going to be people touching the ball or catching the ball or running the ball, but that you probably thought never would. He's going to have people in different form. He's going to have different formations. He's going to have Kelce all over the field in different formations. You might even see Tony back there in the backfield, man. Like, there's going to be a lot of things that Kansas City do that, you know, you would think, yeah, that's an Andy Reid type thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Kansas City, they're going to open up their playbook. The receiver's going to have to step up to the plate. Juju Smith-Schuster, he's going to have to step up. Like I said, Tony, he's going to have to do a little bit more. I mean, we can always expect a big game from Kelce, and he usually comes through in the big games. Maybe not from a fantasy standpoint, because I do play FanDuel. I don't play DraftKings. I play FanDuel, but fantasy-wise, Kelce probably have let you down. But in the big games, when the big games matter in real life, Kelce steps up. Mahomes, Kelce, I mean, that combination's all day long, especially in the playoffs. But far as Patrick Mahomes, he's gonna have to be great again, man. Like he's a great quarterback, MVP candidate every year. He can make plays, running, throwing. He can be creative. But I do think, I don't know how mobile he's gonna be today. I don't know how much he really can run. I don't know. The high ankle sprain, I don't know if it's fully healed. I don't know if, you know, they're going to try to roll him out or something like that. Because, you know, if he's got a high ankle sprain, I don't know if they really want to roll him out, really want to have him running. So, but I do think, and we're going to get to Philadelphia, but I do think he's going to have to improvise today. He's going to have to make plays, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that the Philadelphia secondary, they're going to cover the receivers, man. The Kansas City receivers ain't great. They're not elite receivers outside of Kelce, and I think he's the number one. He's a tight end, but I think he's the number one receiver, regardless, man. Like, but they're gonna focus so much on Kelce. Somebody else gonna have to step up. You know what I mean? Valdes-Scantling, he's pretty good. He's been pretty good the last couple of games. They're gonna need a big game from him also. Pacheco, McKinnon, they're gonna have to establish some kind of run game, because if Philadelphia can just rush 4, drop back 7. It's gonna be a long day. I mean, if you don't have a run game, it's gonna be a long day. Pacheco has been good, man. The guy, he's just stepped up. He's a stud, man. He's gonna be great in this league. McKinney, he's great out the backfield catching the ball. So they're gonna have to utilize the running backs, you know, if they want to have any chance in this game. But yeah, and on the defensive side of the ball, Kansas City, you know, they played good against Cincinnati. I applaud them for that. They really did play. It was at home, but they played tough. The pass rush got to Burrow. I mean, they just made his life miserable. They're going to need to do the same thing. But once again, me being a 49er fan, That's what San Francisco did. They kept Jalen Hurts in the pocket. You know, they didn't allow him to really run and hurt him on the ground. But he had so much time in the pocket, you know, with having a linebacker. That's just like if Kansas City have a linebacker spying Jalen Hurts the whole game, that's one less coverage guy you got on the back end. So they're going to have to figure something out, you know, because if you give Jalen Hurts time, he's going to find somebody open. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Goddard, Gainwell, Sanders out the backfield. Somebody's going to get open. And to be honest, Jalen Hurts probably can outrun that linebacker that's spying him. He probably can get to the edge and outrun him. So it's going to be a tall task for Kansas City, man. They're going to have to score points. They're going to have to start fast. They're just going to have to be consistent, and they're going to have to, you know, play the best game they can play, because Philadelphia's not a joke, man. Like I said, I want to say if Purdy didn't get hurt, we probably would have won that game. I'm not going to lie, but Philadelphia is top to bottom a great team on the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball. But, you know, yeah. So Andy Reid gonna have to be clever. Patrick Mahomes gonna have to be great. Kelsey gonna have to have another monster game. The Kansas City receivers gonna have to step up. The other receivers gonna have to step up. Juju Smith-Schuster. That's why Kansas City traded for you. You know, from Pittsburgh. They needed another playmaker. They got rid of Tyreek Hill. Juju, you had to step up. I mean, there's no way around it. And on the Philadelphia side of the ball, as far as offensively, like you said, it starts with Jalen Hurts. It starts with their run game. Everybody say, you know, they're explosive, but you know, Philadelphia offense it starts with the run game. It starts with Sanders. It starts with Gainwell, Boston Scott, even Jalen Hurts with design runs, read option. And when they get the run game going, the play action come about. You got Devontae Smith, like I said before. You got A.J. Brown, Goddard, Pascal, Watkins. You got so many players that can catch the ball down, get the ball downfield, and catch the ball downfield, and run after the catch. So if you can't slow down the run game, and then when you say, well, look, we're just going to commit to the run, that's when Jalen Hurts is going to hit you over the top. So, number one, you got to contain Jalen Hurts. San Francisco did a good job, like I said, but they really couldn't get to him. They really didn't pressure him enough to litigate his throws. I mean, he had enough time to get the ball down the field. The receivers eventually got open, you know. But you're going to have to respect Jalen Hurts and his running ability. So, yeah, you're going to have somebody in the vicinity of Jalen Hurts so he won't get to the edge, so he won't go up the middle and just take off running. But Philadelphia, you know, if they get their run game started, you know, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, they're great receivers. If Jalen Hurts start to connect with those guys, man, it's going to be a long day. I mean, they just got the full package, man. Like I said, in Philadelphia, what I truly believe, they're going to pound it. They're going to try to establish the run. They're going to try to establish the line of scrimmage from start to finish. You know what I mean? They're not going to just, you know, play this shootout game with Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts just throwing the ball over the field. I think Philadelphia, in my opinion, going to do what they do best, and that's running the football. I wouldn't be shocked if I saw Philadelphia rush for over 200 yards, two running backs having close to 100 yards or maybe over 100 yards. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Defensively, I mean, it starts with their defensive line, man. The most sacks all year long, as far as a collective group. Guys, man, they get after it, man. Like I said, they knocked my boy Purdy out. But like I said, man, like, they're going to get after Patrick Mahomes, and he's going to have to run around. He's going to have to make plays, man. He's going to have to run around. He's going to have to elude defenders. He's going to have to do what he can do. But, man, them guys are fast. They're aggressive. And they're going to make it a long day for Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going to have to get rid of the ball early and often. He's going to have to release it after a few seconds. He got to release that ball, or he's going to be running for his life the whole game, man. Kansas City do a good job for protecting Patrick Mahomes. He sits there in the pocket. He look left, he look right, he look left, he look right. And he just, you know, he eventually finds somebody. Usually it's Kelsey, you know, but like Philadelphia's not going to give him that room to do all that, man. And the back end, you know, Philadelphia, their corners are solid. Like I said, I mean, they're going to have somebody underneath and over top Kelsey. The cornerbacks are solid, one-on-one, man-to-man. They can shut down Kansas City receivers, in my opinion. I don't think Kansas City receivers that great, that good anyway. I mean, they're going to shut them down. like I said, that's why I said Kansas City will have to establish the run. Because I mean, if you just passing the ball, Philadelphia gonna pin the defense line gonna pin their ears back in the corners and the safeties and the linebackers. They're just gonna blanket everybody in the secondary, and it's gonna be a long day, man. But I do think Kansas City will move the ball. I think Patrick Mahomes really is that good. I think Kelsey really is that good. I think Philadelphia will establish the run. I think Jalen Hurts will make some throws. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Goddard, I think they will catch some balls. I do think early on in the game, maybe the first quarter and a half, I do believe it's going to be slower pace. I think the defense is going to rise up. I think both defenses going to play great, play good. I think both teams going to, you know, three and out. Maybe they get a first down here and there, and then have to punt the ball. I think it's going to be like that majority of the first half, but I think before the first half, probably later in the second quarter, I think that's when you're going to start seeing scoring. Maybe a field goal here and there. Maybe, you know, a touchdown by one of the other teams. And so I think, I mean, like a 14-7 type game, 14-10 type game at halftime. I think that's possible. I do believe in the second half, Philadelphia defense gonna make some plays. I think the Philadelphia Eagles run game just gonna start pounding. I think Patrick Mahomes gonna be on his heels. I think, you know, they're gonna be pressing. Andy Reid gonna be pulling things out of his hat, trying this and trying that. They're gonna be, I mean, Kelsey he's gonna have a tough time in the second half because, I mean, they're gonna blanket him and those receivers just not gonna get open. But I do think somehow, some way, Kansas City still gonna manage to put up a few more touchdowns in the second half. But my prediction at the end of the game, and I hate to say it, but it is what it is. The Philadelphia Eagles will be Super Bowl champions. They will beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl by a final score of 31-28. That's my prediction. I know it's a lot of Cowboys fans that probably don't like that. I'm a 49er fan. They knocked my team out. It is what it is. We always got next year. I'm still a 49er nation. Rise up. Bang, bang, Niner game. It's always there. It's always going to be there. But if you like the video, if you stay here to the end, I appreciate you. Like I said, comment, subscribe, like the video, share my video. Like I said, down in the comments below, give me your prediction. Give me your prediction. Who you think going to win? Who you think going to be the MVP? Whatever you want to talk about. Like I said, this channel, I talk about gig work, but I do love sports, and I've been a sports fanatic, a football fan all my life almost. And like I said, yeah, it should be an exciting football game. I think, Philadelphia just gonna come out on top. But I'm Brian once again in my car creations. I guess we'll talk later. Peace.